What's up, y'all? How's everybody feeling? I hope you all are having a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed night, a blessed morning, whenever you are watching. Anyway, how you guys been? I know it's been a while. Well, not that long. About 2 weeks since my last video. But I am back today. Today we are going to be doing a get ready with your girl, Makeup Addict. Yep. Yep. We're going to be using all NYX products. I have NYX products in my collection, and I just feel like using one brand on my face today. So I was like, why not film a tutorial and chat with you guys and let you guys know how I feel about some of these products that I have from the brand NYX, as I'm featuring them in this video today. So if you like this type of video, stay tuned and keep watching. Let's begin. Let's start by using this Sasha blotting paper right here, because your girl is shiny, as you can see. So let's get some of this oils off my skin. I already moisturized my face, so that's why my skin is forming oils with the moisturizer. It's warm, it's summertime, so them oils is going to be seeping out even more. So I'm just going to blot my face before I start anything. So what's up with you guys? How is everybody enjoying the summer so far? I didn't do my brows, nothing as yet. Let's just start with the brow. I'm going to use this NYX gel right here. And I'm just gonna carve out my brows real quick. And I'm gonna use this Sephora brush. It's an angle brush, and it's the number 22 angle brush from Sephora. I'm gonna put some on this bristle. This gel right here, you gotta squeeze it out. So I'm trying not to squeeze it out too hard, so that way too much could come out, because I don't want it to look cray-cray, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna start at the edge right here and then bring it in. So let me turn this way so that way you guys can see better as I'm doing it. Just carving out that area right here. It's basically like drawing. Now I don't go and get my brows done. I do this bad boy myself. I arch them and everything myself. But sometimes I get a little carried away, so I have to make corrections at time. But I'm going to stop from like right here, because I don't bring the pomade all the way to the tip here, because I don't like that artificial brow look. And we're going to do the next side real quick. I really like this NYX squeezy tube eyebrow gel, because it really helps to hold my hair. Let's brush out this. I really like this right here. This is good. I really recommend it. It's really good. Just make sure when you open it, just close it up real tight, because it will dry out on you real fast. Over here looks a little bit more than over here. Over here it looks like it needs to be filled in a little bit more. So we're just going to use what's left on the brush and fill it in. Not going to apply or dip into any more from the tube. Just going to brush, 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 and fill it in. Now I'm going to take my Real Technique angle brush. Yeah, and this is a fluffy type, thick bristle type. I don't know if you can see the bristle, but the bristles is very wide and fluffy like this. I don't like to use this on my brows per se to fill it in, because the bristle is too much going on there. Vice versa, using a bristle like this brush right here. See how skinny this one is? This one is really skinny. I like using these type of brushes on my brow or to do my gel liner on my lid. So I'm just going to take this brush and use some of this NYX concealer and clean up around it, the edges. So let's do that real quick. And I'm going to use this shade right here. Just gonna clean it up. I'm gonna take another Real Technique brush and just blend it out without disturbing the work that I did on my brow. I'm gonna go back in with the angle brush and I'm gonna use the same shade and then blend it out. I know it might be a little much, but this is how I do it when I'm doing my cleanup around my brow area. Now what I'm gonna do, since we concealing, I'm gonna color correct with this light peachy color underneath my eye area. As you guys can see, I got some dark circles going on. Hey, what you gonna do? My sleeping pattern has been a little off lately, so I've been like up in the wee hours of the night. Not only that, I be having like spasms and things like that, so it makes it hard for me to go to sleep. It's very annoying. Don't mind the faces I'm making too, y'all. I forgot y'all was there. Nah, but for real though, my sleeping pattern has been crazy lately. So we done color correcting. I don't like this color corrector in here. You see how it got it looking ashy in this area? That's why I wanted to use all of the NYX products in this video, because as you can see, it's a light peach color, but it don't look peach to me, but we flowing right now. So I wanted to show y'all some duds too. So, and this is one of them, but I do like to use these shades right here to clean up my brow. The next thing I'm going to do now, we're going to start with the eyes, and we're going to put this. This is another dud. This is the NYX Jumbo Pencil. It's a dud. Some of y'all might not agree with me, but it's a dud in my opinion. Just remember, what does not work for me may be working for you. You might love it, but my experience is that I don't like this, but we're going to use it. We're going to put it on. I only used it once, and from the one time that I used it, I didn't like it because it dries fast. It doesn't blend well. You see? You guys see how it blends? It doesn't blend that well. You would think that it would blend well with the fingers, but in my opinion, it doesn't blend that well. See how it looks on this area? Let me get close. I don't like that. And it's type drying. The consistency, I don't like it. It's very, I don't know. You see how patchy it's starting to think, because I took too long to blend this side. Watch, you're going to see some patchiness going on. See? See? Patchiness. And it's clinging to dry patches too. This is ridiculous. I'm going to try to use the brush to try to blend it out some more. And it blends with the brush, but I still don't like it. Do you see that? Hot mess. Don't worry, we're gonna fix all this. So we're gonna try to do a quick eye look real quick. I didn't have a lot of NYX shadows in my collection because I have other brands. I was never drawn to the NYX eyeshadows that much because I have a lot of high-end eyeshadow palettes. But I did have a lot of the NYX face stuff and primers and spray, and as you'll see in my collection. So for this video, I went out and I purchased this palette. It comes to the mirror, and this is what you get when you open it up. You get some face products over here, and these are all the shades of the colors that's in this palette. I saw it, it's summertime, and I'm like, okay, I could have a little fun with this. They have a couple of little pops of colors, so I'm gonna just get this one and call it a day. So let's do a little quick look here. I'm gonna use this Real Technique Luxe Crease Brush. And I'll start with this shade over here in this corner. I really like this shade right here. So I'm going to start with this. These brushes pick up a lot of products. So I'm going to just put it in this area in my crease. It didn't show up, but I'm going to try it on the other lid, and then maybe I'll just layer it with another shade on top of it. I like to start off with light shades at time, not all the times, depending on the look that I'm going for. We're going to go back into that shade, and we're going to try to create something today. I don't know where this eye look is going to lead us today, but we're going to see how it turn out. See, I don't like the quality of the shade in the palette on this side. Maybe it's just that shade. I'm not going to speak too fast, but I don't like it. It just blends right out. There's no pigmentation to it. Like, you can hardly even see anything there. So what I'll do is I'll go in with a vibrant, bold color in the crease. Let's see which one I'm going to go with. I'm going to try this pinky, peachy color right here. Looking at the viewfinder, it looks a little bit more neon type color, but in person it looks peachy corally. Anyway, we're gonna see if this has any pigmentation to it. You see all the shadow that I put on the brush? You see all that shadow? Just gonna tap it out a little bit, so that way we'll see if it show up this time, because the first time it didn't really show up too well, but we'll try it again. Pigmentation. In person it looks like it's just blending away. There's no pigmentation to it or anything. Let me see about the other side. It didn't show up well over there either. It looks like it's popping up here, but in the crease itself, it's not looking too good. I'm kind of tight right now. This was a $20 palette. $21, I think. $20. Anyway, let's finish off this look. I'm disappointed. This is my first time using this palette. I picked it up yesterday because I was at Ulta yesterday, and I picked it up because I was like, I haven't filmed for you guys in a minute, so let me just film. And I had some Nyx drugstore inexpensive stuff in my collection. Instead of doing eye-hand stuff, I wanted to film something more affordable for you guys. But anyway, let's go on with this. What color next should I do? I want to deepen up this crease a little bit. So I want to go with this color over here. I'm going bold today. So we're going to go with this color, and I'm going to put it there. Ooh, this turning out to be a review just on this palette. I'm glad I picked this up, so that way if you guys was thinking about going to get this palette, your girl just showed you what it's working with. Don't waste your money. Let's come out from over here. I can't even say let's go over here in this section because I wanted to use colors that's gonna pop. So, but I guess mixing this shade, and this shade, I guess this is what you're gonna get. I'm not gonna layer it up anymore. We're gonna work with this situation right here. The next shade that I want to try, let me see. Let's try, what goes with pink? Pink, and let's try one of these. So let me get my brush, another Real Technique brush, crease shadow brush, but we're gonna not use it as a crease shadow brush today. We're gonna use this brush to pack on the color on the lid. Let's tap, tap, tap. Look at that. told you the Real Technique brushes be picking up them pigments. Oh, you guys see this? Oh my goodness. This one is a dud as well. It's not. It's a dud. It's a dud. For sure. It looks like it's doing something on this camera, but in my mirror, it's saying something else to me. You have to build these colors up. Let me try packing it on with this other brush right here. This is a Royal and Nickel brush. So let's see if we get any type of better results using this brush. Maybe I should grab my, matter of fact, no fix brush, because I have my NYX setting spray right here. And we're just going to wet it. Let's wet it and see if we get any type of better results. Let's wet it. Because I'm tight right now with this palette. Okay. 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 Alright. So, with this palette, you have to wet the shades. The brush is still saturated, so I'm going to go back in with that shade and pack that color on this side. I packed it on. Okay, so you had to wet it in order for it to do what it do. See that? It looks better. This is a pretty shade too. That's why I wanted to try it. I'm putting more. I'm packing it on. Okay. That's enough packing for that shade on that lid. Let's go back in. I'm going to... Oh, Lord. Should I wet the crease? Wet the crease. Let's try the red. Let's try this color over here. This vibrant, bold color. Look at this. It is not picking. Look. Oh my God. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's... Let me just leave this bad boy alone. I wish I could... This is sad. I want to mix the colors again. I'm going with a clean brush. I want to bring this color in with this color a little bit more in this area. Maybe it's the brushes that I'm using, but these Real Techniques brushes are good. They never fail me, so I don't know. See how I'm not taking that color all the way over? Just warming up the inner corner area a little bit. I'm just pushing it in that crease. Like, this takes it right in there. These are good brushes. I'm telling y'all, these Real Technique eye blending brushes, they good. They're super soft. Let me do the brow area. I'm gonna use this color because I'd rather take my chance with this color, because the colors them don't seem like they pigmented, but this one might. You see how I'm doing this? We're gonna tone it out a little bit. Bring it down a little here, a little bit. Tone it out. Alright. Let's do the other side. I guess some of these shades in here are hit and misses. But this is a pretty brow bone shade. Taking kind of long with this high look, huh? That's because I got thrown off with the pigmentation of this palette. Okay. I'm going to go back in with this shade right here to warm up the crease a little bit. So I'm going to warm it up just a little bit more. But I'm going to darken up the outer corner because, no, we can't leave this like that. We can't leave this like that. We got to fix that. And I'm going to go for the darkest shade that's in this palette, since this palette is not pigmented. This is a black with a little bit of shimmer in it. So, dig in there, boy. And see, it's black. To give it a little definition at the end. I'm not taking it over too much, just staying right here, concentrating it right there. The black is pigmented, but it's not black, black, black. It's not as black. Then I'm going to go back in with that red color. I have to just mix it, mesh it all together, camouflage it together. See, it didn't even show up that much, but it looks pretty blended with the black on the outer V. I like how it looks together. My first time using this palette, and I am not impressed at all. Not at all. And this is the NYX Beauty School Dropout palette. Let's move along. This is probably all. Let's feel it. Whatever. I'm not liking how this video is turning out at all. I'm getting uninspired. I'm not liking how this video is turning out, but I'm gonna go on. Let's prime the face. I'm gonna use my NYX Pore Filler Primer in this area over here where my pores is. And then I'm gonna just rub a little bit of this No Filter one on the outer perimeter. So let's do that real quick. Now I'm going to use a No Filter Primer. I'm going to use that on the outer portion here. I like this primer a lot, and I just picked this up. I had featured this in my recent haul video, and I've been using it, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. So this primer is not a dud. I know I just filled my pores over here, but I'm just going to go over it because when I rub this on my face, I get carried away just with the texture and the feel of it on my skin. And the foundation I'm going to be using is this NYX Total Control foundation. You have to shake it up. It's one of those like this that you have to get out of the bottle, but you have to shake it up. So let's shake it up. Now I'm just gonna drop it on my face like this. This is how I do it, so that way I don't have to do too much. And I like this foundation. This is a good foundation. We're gonna blend that in with the Beauty Blender. I like using the Beauty Blender with the foundation because it spreads out real nicely. I don't like to use a brush with this. This foundation is real yellow, but that's fine with me because I'm yellow. I have yellow undertone. The coverage is pretty good. You see how it covers up my hyperpigmentation. I've really been enjoying this foundation. And this foundation right here is nice for the summertime too, with a nice mattifying primer underneath. I tried it also. Another primer that I had from the brand NYX, and I'm going to show y'all in a minute which one is it. And it looked nice. It looked good. But in the summertime, I would recommend it with a mattifying primer. Let me show you guys quick the other primer that I tried it with. I tried it with this Honeydew primer here. This is what the bottle looked like. It has gold flecks in it. I like this. You might think if you have oily skin that this is not going to work for you, but it will work for you if you use this with a mattifying foundation, like a matte foundation, it's good. I like the finish of it. This is what the spatula look like. Looks like this, and the texture of it is like honey. This right here, you could use this as a part of your skincare regimen, or you could use it underneath your makeup as a primer. And this has honey in it. And what else it say it had in it? Honey and collagen. Yeah, it has honey and collagen in it. So, you know, collagen is good for your skin. And yeah, I would recommend it. I like it so far. I recently got it and I only used it twice. So I'm going to keep testing it and let y'all know in a future video about this right here. Let's go on with the face. I'm just going to contour my face a little bit. And I'm going to show you guys what I've been enjoying. And this is another one that I picked up. And yeah, I've been using this a lot. And it's the NYX contour palette. Forgetting a step. We're going to conceal my eyes, and I'm going to use the NYX HD Concealer. I use this every now and then. It's not the shade color that I would want for underneath my eye as far as brightening underneath my eye. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to just put this on. It blends very nicely though. I do like it. See how it covers? This is nice to use on spots with a powder foundation. See, it doesn't give me a brightening effect. But this powder right here is going to take care of that little brightening effect that I might want. You know, just to give my face a little wake me up underneath my eyes. So let's apply this NYX HD Finishing Yellow Banana Powder underneath the eyes. Okay, I'm going to use this Real Technique setting brush. Just tapping into it. And I'm just going to pat it in underneath my eye. I like this powder underneath my eye. And it does not crease your concealer or anything like that. This powder really helps with your concealer underneath the eye. And I like the brightening effects. You see how it gave my face that wake up effect? Clean up the eye area over here with it. And over here in between. See? And I love it. Let's put some more and put it over here. I love this setting powder, but I also love the one in the contour palette as well to set my under eye, which is this one right here. This one is really nice too. I love the texture of it. It blends well too. I'm just go extra with it and just put some of this one as well. Okay, now let's contour. I like to use these two shades right here to contour. I don't know why, but I do. This one is a little warmer than this one. So I'm going with the dark one. Tap on it and tap on it. Tap on it and tap on it and then tap it off. And I'm using the e.l.f. angle brush. I'm just going to hold it this way and just bring it in the area. And start with what I have on the brush already to contour with. Shade right here, I also like it to bronze up the outer perimeters of my face. Just tapping a little bit of color there and then just blend it out. Some more contour over here. I'm going to use the warm shade this time. And just contour a little bit more. And then bring it up, brush it up. Now I'm going to just do a little bit of contour on my nose with this Real Technique brush, a clean one. I have a lot of Real Techniques in my collection. I'll be buying like doubles and triples, especially if I really like the brush. I'll be buying it. Just gonna contour a little bit. Going with the warm shade first and then going with a little tiny bit of the darker shade. I like this brush because of how it blends. The bristles are very soft with these Real Technique brushes. If I hadn't said that already. I tapped in it on one side and then I tapped in it on the other side. So one side is for one side, the other side is for the other side, because I'm going to flip the brush like this so I don't have to go back in the palette. So I'm going to put that down and just contour this nose. If it's one thing that I would say that I would want to do as far as surgery is my nose, for real. I would want to get a new nose. Oh no. Just keeping it real with y'all. And now, oh, my back is hurting. Oh, wait, I gotta move. Ugh. Okay, so now we're gonna do some blush. Let's do some blush. I have this other palette here from NYX. I just got this as well. I have one NYX blush in my collection which I departed, but then because I departed it and it started to crumble up, but I repressed it and then I just didn't like the way how it performed on my skin when I tried to use it recently, so I just threw it out. So I recently picked this one up when I picked that one up, which was yesterday for this video. So I'm going to use the coral shade because it's summertime and you know we want to look rosy and corally. I think peachy corally colors is the colors I'm going to be using majority of the time for the summer. So let's tap that there just to place it. Always start off little, and this is the Real Technique multitask brush. See how much product still on there? So we're just gonna blend that in. You see I'm holding it like here so I can not get too much of an aggressive blend. And this is a nice corally color. I like it. It's pigmented. Gives you a nice little flush. You see I didn't use a lot of the blush and it gave my cheeks a nice flush. I'm going to use some more because I'm just going to tap a little bit. Tap a little bit. Dust it off. And I'm going to place it again. Place it again. See, girl. It's a nice color. I like it a lot. Then I'm going to mix another shade with it. I'm not going to place it in the same area. I'm going to place it this area. So tap it out some more. And I'm going to mix this shade next to it on top of it in this area. Just see? You see? Just like that. And then bring it down like that. It looks beautiful. I like it. I like the blush palette, so I'm not complaining. And this is the NYX Sweet Cheek blush palette. Now I'm going to go back in with the contour palette and use highlighting shades in here. On this one right here that comes in the palette. Tap off the banana powder off of here and put some highlight. It's the first time I'm using this highlight in this palette. And it seems like it got some pigment to it. And you see, put a little bit on the tip right here and dust my nose with it. Just so I can have that healthy glow going on my face. I'm gonna go back in with the blush brush and blend everything together on this cheek. Okay, that's better. Now it's not looking too whitish, but it does have a nice little glow to it. Now I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and set my whole face with this NYX No Filter powder. I'm just gonna powder this area. That's done. Now we're gonna put on some lipstick. And I'm gonna go with this shade. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade BLG21 Raspberry Tart. I love these butter glosses because they are so moisturizing on your lips. It gives you a nice little wash of color. It's not clammy or sticky on your lips either. I always do this with my lipstick. I have lip brushes and stuff over there, but I don't use them things. I always... Let me stop clouding. But yeah, this is the finished look of this one brand tutorial of all this NYX stuff that I have here. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have had the same experience with this palette here that I showed you guys, that's a dud. Or even if you have the palette and you like it, leave me a comment down below and let me know. Maybe you could tell me a technique as to how to use it, but so far from using it, I'm not impressed. I don't know. I guess if I feel like I want to go through the extra steps of always wetting my shadows to get that pigmentation, and I don't like this. Let me know if you had the same experience. As far as the contour palette, I love it. Love the quality of the powders in there. And this No Filter Selfie powder is bomb.com. I love this as well. I have this in Classic Tan. This right here, my bad, y'all. This NYX concealer, I had it in my collection. When I did my declutter, I had decluttered this in my declutter video, and nobody else wanted it, so they just left it, and I just was like, I'm gonna give it a try again, but I don't like it, and I wanted to keep it for a video that I may want to do using, like today, NYX products, and just so I can let you guys know how I feel about this concealer quad. Don't waste your money. Well, buy it at your risk. The other one that I have that I love, love, love for my under eye is the NYX Banana Powder. The HD Banana Powder. So I love that, and I would recommend that. The next one that I have here is this palette, and it's a Sweet Cheek palette, and I like it so far. It's my first time using it today, and I like it. The dewy that I showed you guys today, like I said, combination to oily skin can use it as well, but this I would recommend to use with a matte foundation. Yeah. Or you could use it on your skin as a part of your skincare regimen. If you don't want to use it underneath your foundation, you could use this at night as a serum, because it has that collagen and stuff like that that's supposed to be good for your skin. Now, as far as this right here, the pore filler, I won't repurchase this. I don't really like it too much. It does not fill in my pores. I don't see any type of wow going on when I use this on my face, so I won't repurchase it, but I will finish it up. The next one that I have right here, this one, I will repurchase this one because I do like it, but I feel like I was gypped with this because I've used this 3 or 4 times. Well, today's the 4th time that I used it since I purchased it, and it feels like it's already empty. I'm just dropping stuff today. Let me pick it up. Oh, old lady trying to get back up. But yeah, it feels like it's already empty. Look. It just feel like it's mad air in here. Just air. But I'll finish it up. I'm going to count the use of it before I make my decision whether or not if I want to repurchase this again, if it's worth it. But I like it. We'll see. The next one that I have is my brow gel in this tube. Love, 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 love this, and I would recommend this. My shade is in Espresso. I have some more Nyx stuff over there, but these are just a few things that I picked out from my collection just to film a get ready with me video for you guys. The foundation, boom, this is bomb.com. I love it. I love it, and I will recommend it, and I will also repurchase this once I'm out of it. And in case I haven't mentioned, my shade is in Caramel. That shade, you see how yellow it was, and it did oxidize a little bit, but not too much. The next thing that I have right here is the Nyx HD Concealer. I really enjoy this and I like it. I just need to get it in a shade brighter for my under eye area, but I do like it for spot correcting to wear with a powder on top of it. The next dud is this. Like I said, I don't see the hype in this NYX Jumbo Pencil. This is my second time using it, and I don't like it, and I guess it will be sitting in my collection till somebody comes along in my family that comes over or whatnot and want it, I guess. But I don't like it. I'm not impressed. My Butter Gloss. I love my Butter Gloss. Butter Gloss. And oh my God, I can't speak today. Butter Gloss. Butter Gloss. Yeah, it's Butter Gloss. I like these a lot. I have a few of them over here. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And let me see how much mattes I got. The soft mattes, I only have 6 soft mattes, and the intense one I have 2, so that's good enough. The other ones, the liquid sway ones, I have quite a few of the liquid sway. I really enjoy them a lot. And the lingerie ones, I only have 3 shades in them. I didn't really like those that much. Now let's set my face with the NYX matte spray. Now ladies, the weather is about to get warm, and you are going to need a nice mattifying spray. And this right here really works, and I would highly recommend it. It's very inexpensive. It's, girl, you hear me talking? I must be getting tired. Too much talking going on. But it's very inexpensive, and you can find it at Ulta, any beauty supply store, drugstore. Yeah, drugstore and places like that. It's very accessible, so you can get this anywhere, and it's under $10. So get this in your life for the summer. You're gonna need it, I'm telling you. Let me spray some on my face. Woo! I'm gonna let that dry, and when it dries to a matte finish, and it helps to keep your face mattified for a long period of time. Yeah, this is the end of my video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know in the comment below. And if you are new here to my channel, welcome, and thank you so much for dropping by and hanging out. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Make sure on your way out, if you haven't already and you're new here to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It will really makes me super happy to have you as a part of my family here on YouTube. Also hit that bell so that way you won't miss out on any type of video uploads when I upload videos. Also, I will leave my social media information in the bottom, and you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I love you guys, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.